spaz on this motherfucker.
What's going on, everybody? It's Dot Bets. We're checking back in for our Friday night pre-slate NBA, MLB picks that we will give out with used to be VIP Buddy, now it's at Buddy Bets. So, how are you feeling about the slate tonight?
I think I like what we got going on. Definitely very interested. This is my favorite game, the Hawks and the Knicks. So, hang on, so I got some issues that I can't watch it. There we go.
Yeah.
I kept hearing it next.
You're good, man.
Hawks and Knicks is definitely my favorite play here. I think offensively the Hawks are superior to the Knicks for one. Two, their defense isn't so bad. I think they're 12th overall in their defensive rating. And then the Knicks are, I think I read 20th, 21st overall offensively. So I think at home the Hawks take care of them and cover the 3 points. We bought a point in our VIP.
Yeah.
So
what up, Justin? Nice little tuning in from the Kentucky Lake. I like it. I like to see it. Hey, hey, Justin, let me know if Kyle's gonna put a bet in. That's one of my buddies. Yeah, so what we'll do tonight, we'll run through all of our slates or all the NBA games we got. Knicks, Hawks, Nets, Celtics, and then we got Clippers, Mavs, and then we will give Jason AM8. Thanks for checking out the stream. He's got Mavs money line. What do you think about that, buddy?
Ooh, man. So we're on the opposite side, but I don't hate it, to be honest with you. In my opinion, we talked about it the other day. This is definitely do or die for the Clippers. So I'm rolling with them there, and just the hopes that they're not going to get swept. But I don't think it's a bad bet, honestly. I truly don't. I don't think it's a bad bet. Best of luck to you, but I'm on the other side. So.
Yep. It's kind of like the Heat bet last night that I made. It's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass again. But I'm on the Clippers. It's one of those things where they have to win this game or they're not going to win at all. And so the Heat proved to me last night that they are on summer vacation. They've gotten trips to Hawaii all lined up. They got something lined up. They are out. But the Clippers, I think they got a little bit more fight, Jason. But he says he doesn't need no stinking 3 points. So he's got a lot of confidence in it. I like it.
Yeah. Man, can we talk about that Heat team for a second? Because I truly do not understand how they made it so far into the bubble last year. I don't understand that team. I mean, and they honestly, at a point in time in that series, they looked like they were going to be world champions. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know. I think Jimmy Butler's overrated, and I think, like I told you last night, Spoelstra is just incredible. He's an incredible basketball mind. I mean, they're a confusing team, man, and obviously they're going home from what it seems now. But I don't know. It really surprised me how they just did not show up at all last night.
Yeah, and I like to check out the Action Network. That's where I get good amount of info from, stats, trends. I also use NBA against the spreads, team rankings and such. So some of these guys. Sometimes I like to fade them. Sometimes they're pretty spot on. But I got a lot. They're on the Clippers. I've seen a Celtics first quarter money line bet here. Let's see what else they're on.
Celtics first quarter money line.
And then the Nets, they're on the Nets -8. But then I see Clippers first half as well. So
if the Celtics do win any part of that game tonight, that first half may be it. Or that first quarter, I believe. Did they win the first quarter of the night? The first quarter was definitely the closest part of the game.
Check that.
I want to say they looked good at the first half of the first quarter for sure, but I don't know that I'd touch it.
Plus 4.5. So I'm taking the Knicks. I'm on the opposite of you on that, and I got the Nets -8, and then my Clippers are the -3, which is probably it's the 1.5. play. It's going to be my bigger play of the night. So that's where I'm landing tonight. Like I said, you could take the first half of the Clippers thinking they're going to come out hot. Same with the Celtics to an extent. I get the game plan of being down 2-0 and having to fight for your life. But the Heat did not do so last night. So you could have done the same bets with them and be screwed. But that's just the way I'm landing tonight. I think if Randall plays the way he can, the Knicks should, 1, win outright, and 2, at least cover.
Right. I agree. I mean, I say I'm on the other side, but I mean, I completely agree with what you're saying. I just don't think the Knicks can do what they did Monday night or Sunday night, whatever night they played, and they were down, 20 points at one point in time. Ended up winning the game by 9 or so. I don't know. I think it'll be close, and I think, cover at the very end of the game with maybe some free throws or something. I got a question for you. What do you think about the over in the first half of the Celtics Nets?
Any over in a Nets game is fine with me. That's how it's.
Yeah. Well, we're on it. I wanted to get a second.
Oh yeah.
Opinion,
I mean any over in the Nets game, I'm fine with. They can't guard to save their life.
No kidding.
So we are giving away free IPs to anybody who watches the stream, and we are going to run a contest for my VIP. It's whoever guesses Julius Randle's over or PRAs, the closest to. So it's at 40.5. So if you want to throw a number in the chat, whoever is closest will get a free weekend VIP dot bets. And then Buddy's bets guy is Kawhi Leonard, and his is over 44.5. So anybody wants to throw a number in there, and if you are the closest, we will DM you and get you guys all set up with our VIPs and get that going.
I'll go ahead and just say this: there's probably going to be some ties, so we'll. I'm sure the other guys' sidekicks won't mind. We'll honor anyone. If we got a 3-way tie at first, we'll give 3 of you.
No doubt. And then some trends that you can always use. Sometimes you use these with a grain of salt. The Clippers as let's go as away favorite. Let's see what they rank at. So they're 15-14-1. So that's an away favorite. And then we got the Knicks as a away underdog. They're 17-9 there. So it's not a bad trend to be. And then we got the Nets as road favorites. I bet you it's under. I bet you money because they were terrible. Oh, 22-11. 22-11. But I bet you that number got increasingly better throughout the year. So all of them are a little bit above 50%, which is, a nice to back, but you don't make bets off of these. These are just nice little trends that you guys can have. So like I said, my guy is Randall for the over-under PRAs. Throw it in the chat. And then for Buddy Betts, VIP is Kawhi Leonard. We got anything else you want to add? You got any props you like tonight in any of these games?
I'm not a guy. I'm not a props guy. I'm terrible at them. I mean, I'll think I've got something locked in, and just the complete opposite happens. Every now and again, I'll tell someone else, but actually, my guy at Sidekicks Picks, he's the props guy, especially with the MLB. But other than that, I play other people's plays. I don't try and
one
put
that I've
anything
seen
out
that was circulating today is Tristan Thompson's double-double. So I guess he's double-doubled in the last 2 of 3, and it's like plus 375. So it's got some good value to it.
Plus 375.
Yeah, so it's got some good value to it.
Definitely.
If you want to throw some lunch money on it, nothing that I would take. For significant amounts of money, but I could definitely see it. What do you? I didn't know if you're talking.
What's that?
What do you think of Kyrie Irving going back to the Celtics, to the home crowd that he used to play for? What do you think he does tonight?
Man, so coming from a Celtics fan, I hate Kyrie. I hated Kyrie when he was with the Celtics. I guess with the Nets, he's kind of panned out to be a team player. But when he was in that locker room, everything you ever heard was, he was just his own guy about the team. I was so against that trade too. I had fallen in love with the Isaiah Thomas. I hope the guy comes out, and I don't wish him any ill will, but I hope he has his worst game of the season, to be honest. I hate him.
And,
the way he's been playing during these playoffs, he'll probably come out and drop 30. I mean, the guy's been scorching the 3 line, so.
Let's see. Usually Fantasy Labs has some good player props that they they don't have it up yet for some reason.
I do want to say, I don't know if any of you guys are following me on Twitter. I hope you are, but I think in the last 3 days I'm 22-7. That's collectively with NBA and MLB. So I would like you guys to go out there and follow both of us because I know you put out free plays here or there, and I have as well to gain exposure. So definitely go follow me, and I'll make sure to keep providing some winners, and maybe one day we can get you guys in on
for sure
one of our
no doubt,
services.
man. No doubt. And Justin has Trey Young over 25.5 is nice. That's points only. He's going to have the ball out for that. And if you look at Fantasy Labs, he is the 4th highest rated in their model. So they do think he's going to go off tonight. So definitely has a chance, Justin. Like that.
See, that's where I'm terrible, because I would have thought the opposite. I was just thinking under that number. The Knicks are so good defensively, man. They
Trey
really
just
are.
got spit on. He's got a ball out, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So switching gears, so we'll cover that. We can come back to NBA if anybody's got any questions. Who do you like tonight on the diamond?
I hate this slate, honestly. We talked about that earlier. So I've got a bunch of dog plays. So my most confident, I would say, is the Mariners. That's the only favorite I've taken. We've got them going. It's just an iffy slate for me, man. There's just nothing I truly love. It's definitely have value, but I think you and I both are on the Angels. I don't think you can not take Otani at plus 150 against, like you said, what's it, Medea, whatever
Medea,
his name is. Yeah. I think they've got that's great value there.
Insane value to me.
And also, I agree. And I've got them at plus like 145, I believe. But yeah, so that they would be, I guess, my second play. That's my favorite dog play of the three.
We got some more comments. We got Spit Cup K. Thanks for checking out the stream. Everyone on Knicks and Clippers. I am on the Knicks and the Clippers.
Nope.
Buddy Betts is on Hawks and Clippers. So little coin flip between us two. Whoever you trust more, right?
Yeah, right. The Clippers, man. I hope maybe you didn't hear this. The only reason I am on them is just because I do not believe they go down 3-0.
I agree with that.
I just don't. I mean, I have no other good reason why I'm on them. They played like shit this first series. I mean, but that's why. I mean, I think they have to win. It's do or die.
Yes.
So that's why I'm on
Jason
them.
guessed under for the PRA for Randall. He's guessing 35. So we'll throw that down. So Jason. And then just make sure you guys are following both of us on Twitter, and we will DM you all, whoever ends up winning. We got Jason commenting again. He says, not everyone. Mavs money line. Clippers getting swept like chumps. So Jason is very, very enthusiastic about the Mavs money line. So hey, Jason, if the Mavs win, you get free VIP for a whole month for me. Why not? Why not?
There we go.
I love it. I love it.
We said this. Yeah, we said this at the beginning of the stream, man. They I do. I like the bet. I have to be on the other side just because I'm more confident there. But I would not be surprised in the least to see them walk away with a W tonight. I mean, Doncic's a monster. I just think Kawhi's going to be a bigger monster tonight.
You'll be liking this. Spit Cup K thinks Knicks are getting too many points, so that means Hawks.
Yeah, kind of confused with which way he means that. I don't know. Yeah, Hawks for me. Hawks -3, easy in my opinion.
Spit Cup K says,
I think the line
back-to-back games I've bet, and I cannot physically bet them anymore. I love that. That's amazing.
No, brother, but I'm doing it anyways.
I'm just going to go down with the ship, So
change of sport for the
Justin,
followers.
change of sport as well for the followers. Golden Knights -1. Yeah, Justin's a big hockey guy. Do you bet a lot of hockey, buddy?
Every now and again I'll find a play I like, but it has to be a surefire winner in my opinion. So last night I had the Hurricanes and they got down 3-1, came back to win 4-3 in overtime. So I'm not. I mean, Golden Knights maybe 60-minute money line, 3-way money line, but I don't know about -1, man. It's playoff hockey, and everything I've seen is these games are either going into overtime or they're winning by 1. So you bet the -1, your best case scenario, you're looking for a push,
It's
in
more
my
of a
opinion.
safe bet for sure.
Um,
Definitely.
yeah, it's definitely a safe bet, and I guess at
Yep.
-108, basically even money. But I think I would look for the three-way money line. You're probably getting a
Yep.
better plus odds.
Yeah, that's game
So
7. Yeah, so that'll be electric. And then some news that just got tweeted out: Derrick Rose and Taj Gibson are in the starting lineup for the Knicks. So they're switching it up a little bit tonight. I know Taj Gibson's been playing fairly well for them, giving them positive minutes for sure.
yeah, he's probably trying to. I guess he's going to be on Capella. That
Yep,
would be my
that's what I'm
assumption.
thinking too.
But I definitely think D Rose is in there for the to guard Trae Young.
Oh yeah,
I don't. I'm not a huge fan of Elfrid Payton and their other point guard, touch guard.
quickly.
Not a huge fan of either of those guys. I think they're more of a liability. So
Yep. I haven't got a chance to throw my MLB plays in, so we will be here probably another 5 to 10 minutes or so, depending on how many more questions we got. We are also coming back live around 8 or 8:30 tonight. We're gonna throw sidekick picks in here as well. He's going to give some late night picks for MLB. Guy's a wizard, I would say.
he is a fucking Gandalf. He is Gandalf of the
he'll put
MLB
together
props.
hit parlays that, for whatever reason, hit probably 80% of the time. So,
He's
wow.
16-2 in his last 18 plays. That was earlier this morning. So
Yeah,
the guy's
and
an animal.
they're just off the chart plays that, Chris Bryant here, Javi Baez here, and under first 5, and you're just like, somehow it hits. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Kudos to him.
No, he's solid, man.
So
He's
he'll
got a
be
good
on.
output.
We'll be on at 8 tonight, so we'll have another probably 30-minute, probably 45-minute stream with him. And then, for everybody tuning in, we are starting a podcast, me and Buddy Betts. We are going to get that going right as the NBA Finals gets going, and that'll lead pretty much all the way up until the NFL season and throughout. We are going to definitely give out, weekly podcasts with updates and then live streams throughout. So we have a general idea. We're just trying to get all the details shored up. So yeah, you got any comments about the podcast?
Yeah, well, other than being excited, I'm so
awesome.
stoked for it, man. We're some of these guys may not have heard. We will have some pretty important guests come on, some ex-professional athletes, collegiate athletes, some knowledgeable people in many different sports and facets of the game. We're also gonna. On my end, we're gonna do some giveaways. So I am part owner of a CBD wholesale distributor, but I've got everything under the sun when it comes to the cannabis world. So I may start doing some giveaways with some gummies or concentrates or CBD roll-ons, anything you guys can think of. And once we figure out the name, I figured we definitely do some merch, get some hats and some shirts. So do some giveaways there. But yeah, man, other than the giveaways, I think July 8th is the day we're planning on posting the first recorded podcast.
Yep, that should be
a little over a month away.
Getting everything out and rolling. And yeah, we'll definitely have some gear for everybody to support it, and then some giveaways and go from there. Yeah, definitely excited for it for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so finish up with the diamond. My 2 plays, I'm backing the Angels with Buddy tonight. I think it's insane value. So you're seeing plus 130 here on the screen. I think I got it at plus 125. So a little bit negative CLV, but it'll be all right. Then my other play. So I'm from St. Louis and know the Cardinals. Like the back of my hand. Their bullpen is depleted right now. So if I'm somebody, you take the Diamondbacks. I know they've lost like 11 in a row, but this is a game that they should win. But I'm ultimately on the over tonight. I think Bumgarner can still get hit around by our righties. Arenado, Goldie, maybe Tyler O'Neill's playing again. But definitely think with our depleted bullpen, and the right-handed power hitters from the Cardinals. I think we can hit that over for sure tonight. We got anything else?
I love that play you just
Yep.
said with the Cardinals.
Yep,
I
that's
like that a lot.
good play. And then do have a Friday parlay that I always throw together, and so it's gonna be Yankees, White Sox, and Dodgers money line. I got a plus 192. So heavy favorites. Throw it together. Hopefully they sneak out some wins, and almost double our money there.
I'm on it, man. You know that I know we're about to go. I've been
Yeah.
meaning to ask this question because I originally thought there was a lot of value, and I still think there is a lot of value in the Giants money line. I mean, they're a good team, man, and I'm getting them at plus
Yeah.
190.
Though.
Yeah, I think ultimately I think the Dodgers pulled out, but I think just value
Yeah.
wise,
How's
that's a good
how's
price.
Des Lafani, or how's he been this year? I'm gonna look at his stats.
I think he's been
I'm gonna look at his
solid.
stats
That's
real quick.
oh yeah. I want to say he's been solid though. He's 4-2 with a 3.35
3.5.
ERA, so not bad.
The Giants might be a team I start picking on. They started off incredibly hot, and maybe it's
Right.
not a fluke, but I just got to see some regression from them, and I think they're just a team I might start picking on for a little bit.
Think you say you well? That's such a tough division too. I mean, Jesus Christ, the three
Right.
best teams in baseball are all
Exactly.
teams in baseball are there.
Yeah, Desclafani the last 2 weeks, 9 2/3 with a win and 10 Ks with a 10 ERA. So,
Jeez.
my buddy Stanton just said Giants are terrible. Oh man, you
I
won't,
don't know about terrible.
Stan. You won't bet the Dodgers. Come on.
Is Stanton a Yankees guy or is his
No,
last
his last
name really
name's Stanton. He
Oh, okay. Just didn't know
yeah.
that.
I wish it was Giancarlo. That'd be amazing.
Now the New York Giants may be
Ooh.
terrible.
They're a team, dude. They're a
these
team
Giants-
I'm keeping my eye on. I like them this year. Oh yeah.
Really? Well, we'll talk about that another time.
We'll discuss on a podcast for sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
there we go.
You got any other bets you're keeping or want to discuss? Or we'll be probably back on at 8:30 ish. So, like I said, if anybody's got PRAs for Randall or Kawhi, throw them in the chat. We got one with Jason. He's taking Randall under at 35. So just let us know. We'll also probably tweet it out too. So throw it on the tweet as well.
Yeah.
Try to get some engagement and get you guys in our VIP for sure.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, I may have another play or two come out, but I'll probably release that when we go live again. It'll be for the late game. So.
All right. So yeah, we'll get up on out of here. You guys have all of our plays. Let's cash it, and then we'll be back around 8 o'clock.
Sounds good,
Peace out,
man.
everybody. Let's cash.
See you guys.
Run no spaz on this motherfucker.